Notre Dame versus USC is right around the corner. Fighting Irish football fans in a look at USC and how the Irish match up with them. Bringing in Landon Tengwall, national college football analyst. Follow him on Twitter at Landon Tengwall. It is also right there on the screen, so you can go follow Landon on Twitter. Landon, I trust that you're well, folks. Please hit the thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to the channel for more content. And yeah, without further ado, let's dive into the tape. I hope you remember which play is which on all these.
I think we're going bad first. So their weak link on their offensive line is their left guard. You're gonna watch him get swam here. If you go slow at the beginning. So you're watching the left guard, right there, and he happens a lot. Just the Michigan tape alone. I mean, I had like 7 plays where he got whooped. Watch him just get listen, Mike. You don't know where he's at right now, bro. You see like the confusion. He's like, where did he go? 26 swam him into another universe, and that's a lot of things. Like he gets dented a lot. He's not very agile. He'll end up on his face. I think I love Rubio versus their left guard in the run game. I think that's going to be a major problem for USC, and I think they're going to get. And we'll look into it in a second. I think they're going to really get into the quick passing game, the screen game, because I think Notre Dame is going to give them some problems in the run game up front.
All right, second clip here. We got USC in the red zone here.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, inside the 5.
Yeah, so this is kind of some trickery stuff. USC is they go fake screen, which I think this is kind of illegal because he fully engages. So looking at the bottom of the screen, they basically go kind of like a fake bubble, these 2 wide receivers down at the bottom. So you see the one wide receiver drops back. So right there, that looks like a bubble. Like you're going to pass it over to him. That 0 goes up, blocks. So you're fully engaged. I know you're right at the line of scrimmage. I still don't think you can do that. And then so everybody comes down, thinks it's a bubble. Boom, I'm going to get off. And then Maeva delivers it right to him for a touchdown. So, like, these are the type of things that Notre Dame needs to be ready for. We got a couple more clips of this. But, like, it's a lot of eye candy, trickery, trying to get you to guess and go do something and then come back the other way. So, that's what you're going to see a lot of. Right here, you're going to get a tight end screen, I believe, is what this play is. I think we get the end zone view on both of these. So, like I said, it's not necessarily, I wouldn't even always call it trickery. By the way, this guy gets lit up on the end zone view. You just got to roll it once. We just got to enjoy this real quick. Hold on. Get a little screen, tight end up the middle. Watch him just get. Wait, can we get a... I'm sorry, Mike. This is like, when I put this on here, I'm like, yeah, we got to. Oh my God.
You don't see this too much.
No, just absolutely licked and just loses the ball. Amazing. Yeah, got destroyed. Hopefully gets some of that this weekend out of maybe a little Don Schuler action right there. Bow. But so, like, you know, a lot of the tension, bottom of the screen, you got trips. Maeva looks there, and then it's instantly back, and we're going tight end screen. And so that's what a lot of their game is. It's quick stuff. It's so much screen game. You're going to see running back screens, tight end screens, wide receiver screens, because they got speed and they kind of want to just get in space. So, you know, 23 was a little late to react, and then boom, we're getting the offensive lineman out and then just get absolutely jacked up.
So if you're Notre Dame, tackling is of the utmost importance against the Trojans.
Tackling is going to be very important. So right here, I was talking about eye candy. So you're going to get the eye candy of here that you got trips. You're going to jet motion that running back up, so everybody's eyes on the Michigan. They're going, oh, run, and then boom. Basically same thing now to a wide receiver, very similar play, but it's grab your eyes here, and then we're going to come back the other way where we can get in space and get blockers out. So
is there no flag here of lineman downfield?
Wait, where was the ball snapped at? I think if the guy if he catches it like so it's right at the 35. Yeah, I think if he catches it right at it, or I think he might even have 1 yard of room. But no, I think it has to be at or behind the line of scrimmage. So they're going to let him have that.
You're right.
Yeah. So so that's, like I said, I would expect a ton of this, especially against Notre Dame, because I don't think they will win too well up front with their run game. So I think they're going to resort to a lot of this, let's get in space, let's play with their eyes a little bit, let's test this Chris Ash defense that, you know, how it was rocky to start is looking a lot better. But I think that would be the number one thing at USC watching this tape is what they're going to do. And this is their identity. It's so much spacing, trickery, and let's just get the ball in space to our best playmakers and let them do something.
Last play here.
Oh yeah, okay. So we're going back to the left guard here.
Okay.
Yeah. So right here just gets this is what I mean. I just put two different plays, just gets two hands in. This is what I mean where Rubio just gets absolutely dented back into this running back. That's basically where he's trying to go into that A gap right there, but Zero just presses him.
So the USC left guard basically makes the tackle here.
Yes, the USC left. Yeah, Zero made the left guard make the tackle. That's how he even gets a little bit of help too, but just completely compresses him into the backfield. So I mean, that was like I said, I had like truly like 7-8 plays. I almost did it. If you were in the live show, maybe 6 or 7 plays. But the left guard and I'd say the left tackle too. Like the right side of their line is definitely the better side. So if you're Chris Ash, if you're Marcus Freeman and you're scheming up blitzes, if you're scheming up who do we want to match up best in the run game, like I said, if I'm trying my best to get Rubio against that left guard because he is going to give him props because Rubio, the way he gets off, the way he strikes and extends, I think he's going to eat on that left guard all day long.
So you watched USC Michigan. I don't know how much more USC.
I watched some USC Illinois as well. So I mean, overall, like I said, you're going to see a lot of like quick. It's so much quick stuff from this USC offense. Like Maeva has a lot of talent. He does have the arm talent. He can move around for sure. But it's tons of quick stuff. Like I said, it's messing with your eyes. It's going to be tons of screens. So tackling and being in position is going to be really important. And then they love quick stuff up the seams. So like any inside slot wide receiver, tight ends, those linebackers, those safeties, they got to be quick to react to that because Maeva will catch it, look up the seam, and like that's what I saw the most. They love those seam balls, which is just kind of right up the hashes, basically.
And you said, before we started recording that the USC defense, you weren't really having a ton of takeaways.
Yeah, so I mean, here's the number one thing that I would say about them. They're like any other defense. They're third down package. They're gonna press up a couple guys. They're going to have the stunts, the twists, and then bring the blitz. The thing that I'm most curious to see about how this Notre Dame offensive line works is USC is a multiple down front, meaning that you'll see 4 down, which is even, and you'll see 3 down and 5 down, which are both odd. So what the problem that kind of poses for the Notre Dame offensive line is you go into a week and generally if you just have someone that runs one front, so hey, we're just going against 4 down. Well, all week I know, hey, if we're going to run outside zone right, I know I'm going to combo with my left tackle up to this linebacker. But when you're going into a game and you might have 3 guys down with overhangs, you might have the 4 down, you might have the 5 down where there's someone basically in front of everybody. There's so many more things you have to prepare for and just kind of be ready for with different looks. And I think that's kind of the underrated part about offensive line play, about why they are so smart, because we have to think more than pretty much anybody outside of the quarterback, just of different things that could happen. You have to react. USC, one other thing that they will do, they will just absolutely plug a linebacker. So that means there's kind of a difference between plugging and blitzing. If it's a first down, if it's 2nd and 5, generally sometimes they will just absolutely just shoot someone in the A gap, one of their linebackers, like full speed downhill. So biggest thing for the guards, for obviously a new center, you got to have your eyes up and you can't think every single time, no matter what, I have a 2.5 seconds to get into this double team and get off, because you might not. So eyes need to be up. You can't be down in your stance because they will just send shots. They'll have linebackers just flying by you. So there's an opportunity, though, if you do pick that up, that's one less guy on that second level where you never know that you start to pick that up and Price and Love out of there. So I think, that is kind of the give or take with plugging guys, with blitzing guys. So it's, like I said, it's very multiple. I really do like, who's their safety real quick? I believe it is, I want to say, I think it's Bishop Fitzgerald. That's a transfer. He's pretty good. Came from actually NC State, I believe. Came from NC State. He was a Coffeyville community college guy, and he's been balling out for them. But definitely, they took it to Underwood. I think they had 2 interceptions against Underwood. They ain't seen nothing like CJ Carr yet, Mike Singer. I'll tell you what.
So, matchup wise, what's your score prediction? Like based on the film, like what do you think this game will end up being?
Oh boy, give me.
Seems like you like Notre Dame on both sides of the ball. Maybe for Notre Dame to limit USC.
I mean, yeah, I think I do. I think I do. My biggest thing I just worry about is just like is the USC wide receivers, and you saw a lot more confidence, especially in man coverage, and they mixed in a little bit more zone, I thought, than usual. But you saw a lot of confidence in man coverage from the Notre Dame DBs outside of who gave up that touchdown?
Oh, Dallas Gold.
Yeah, Dallas Golden. Golden, yeah, still probably my biggest worry there would probably be Golden, but so I'm curious to see, you're going against a lot more talented wide receiver. This is probably the more talented wide receivers you've seen since A&M. So, you've had some time. The defense has kind of regrouped here. We looked last night on the live show. The blitzes are getting better. That's my biggest question. Mekhi Lemon, Jacoby Lane, those guys. You got a true freshman that's also playing there in Hines. Like, they always have speed. How's that going to go down? So that's like kind of my matchup. Like I said, I think I do like the Notre Dame kind of front seven there against this rushing attack, specifically the left side of that line for USC. But yeah, all eyes are on these Notre Dame DBs, and can you kind of get that redemption from A&M, because that was a rough one against Reed.
So Notre Dame, what do you think?
Notre Dame 31. USC 27.
Okay. 31. I got 35-27. I think 34-27, something like that. So
I like that.
Yeah, I think Notre Dame's like a 9.5, 8.5, 9.5 point fair. I think that's a lot of points, but then again, I got Notre Dame winning right around that total. So, dude, USC stinks going to the Midwest, like changing time zones, like and coming out that way, just does not do well. So I think that Notre Dame does win against the Trojans, and Landon does too. You can follow Landon on Twitter at Landon Tengwall. Again, you can see it. Oh, that's the wrong way. There you go. There it is. Follow him on Twitter at Landon Tengwall. Yeah, hit the thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to the channel. Go to blueandgold.com for so much more, and we'll catch you next time.